Good morning. Happy Saturday. Good morning. Just saging, smudging. That's the real term. Welcome. This is Paula Steroblay coming at you with a general reading. Let's see if this is for you. That keep burning. I took a few oracle cards out. See what comes out here. What's the big deal? What's going on, Spirit? Whoa, yeah. Okay. We've got abundance. Yeah. Prosperity. Abundance. Milk and cookies. I love it. Wealth. Okay. You're very rich. You got everything you need. Okay. And you know better. It's not about the size and the bank account. Abundance is having riches that nobody else has, or that you can share. Your wealth, your knowledge, your know-how, your ability to land on your feet. Abundance, prosperity, you're going places. Wealth, you're making strides when it comes to your finances. And the other one is community, unity, and collaboration. So you're working on a team here. It's important maybe to get the community into your environment, let's say, into your daily. Sometimes we can ignore a community, stay inside, go to work, stay inside, do your chores and not really interact with the community. But you have a strong community here, collaborating with your community, you're getting along with your community. Okay, let's just take these two. What's at the bottom? Desire, longing, and yearning. Okay? The wish list. Desires, longing. So what are you longing for? What are your desires? Well, you know, sometimes they're so obvious, but sometimes we don't really know anymore what we want to do next. What we truly would like to experience in life. So you gotta, you know, make a wish list. Make a wish list. Whoa, yeah. Getting messy. Castle, it's time for healing, not war. Okay. Is the wars ever going to end? We need to be positive and start with your own community and unify it. Get stronger within your community. If you are strong and you have healed, now it's to work on our community. Maybe not our environment outside community. Maybe it's a community online that we're joining forces with, that we connect with. Okay? I enjoy your comments. If you guys relate to me and gravitate towards me, please let me know. Let's grow this community. It's time for healing, not war. Card number 30, which is a 3, which is about teamwork, okay? Awesome. And also mind, body, and soul, being healed. Being whole again, or feeling whole. Okay, Spirit, you have another one here? Which, before I started recording, a confidence card came out first. So with practice and time, confidence returns. You got to practice confidence. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Like the little train that could or couldn't. Trying to make it up the hill. Oh, I live in a like a gully, so there's hills all the way around me, practically. So I'm always getting out here, starting to walk. It's a challenge. They're very steep, and I'm asthmatic, so I got to get back into shape when it comes to endurance with my lungs. Stretch my lungs out. Okay, nothing's coming out, honey. Ooh, Evil Queen. I split on the Evil Queen. What's at the bottom here? Tree. Let them go. Yeah, no revenge, no war. Just let it go, let it slide. You're being the better person. And it's actually working for you when you don't use your energy in revenge or in hate or in fear. You keep your energy for healing and love and yourself, okay? So sometimes you gotta let go. Sometimes we lose something that was dear to us, and we hang on to it in our memories. Sometimes it's best for healing to let it go. Let it be present. Welcome it, but do not hang on to it and make it your own whole life, right? I know some communities are going up in flames. It's tragic. We need to stand together and support each other and know that we can rebuild. We've done it since the beginning of time, okay? So don't lose hope. Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. I'd rather have salt on my food than eat sugar. One thing, we've been taught that salt isn't good for us, and it truly is. If you taste your blood or your saliva, it's salty. We're made up of salts, minerals. Okay, so if you don't, like I agree, if you have really high blood pressure, maybe you want to look at reducing your salt intake. But I have low blood pressure. I've always had a low blood pressure. So when I jump up, my pressure is not quick enough that I lose oxygen to my brain and I kind of lose consciousness. The salt will help me if I have daily intake of salt. A nurse told me this, okay? And I've worked in the hospitals. You know, a bag of IV, intravenous liquids, it's full of salts, minerals, okay? So they save it for when you're sick. Oh, we got something for you. We've taken the salt off of the table so you can get sick. I don't want to be, accusatory here, but you've got to look at what they're telling us from the beginning. They've been misdirecting us, misleading us, so that we're guinea pigs. And sometimes they don't do it in malice. Sometimes they don't know better, but I think they do. Scientists are running because, most of us have a caring heart, and we do things because we were ordered to do them and we got paid to do them. It was our job and we were paying our mortgage with it. So we had no choice, type of thing. But some have a conscience, some have a heart, and are blowing whistles on, let's say, entities that are working against us. They're keeping the truth from us. Some important truths. Evil Queen, that can be anybody. That can be your government. Okay, you don't have to agree with me. I could be shocking people here, but we need to like the system, the collective system, the collective people need to really come together and fight this and buck the system, because it's not working out no more. It's really not working out for anybody. It's a system that was put in a long time ago, and it is controlling us. I'm just me, you know. I'm sure a lot of people think like me. Anything else? This is a different oracle cards here. Let me see. But you know, it says on the card, you deserve sugar, not salt. We're not supposed to eat sugar. But she's talking about action, sweetness, being good and kind, right? But if you take it literally, sugar's no good for us. Salt is better for us than sweets. But regular sugar can be found in our daily intake, like natural sugars, honey and fruits and stuff, which we need. I know we need. But it's the cake with the icing and the extra calories and the fat and the sugar combined together is a no-no. Our sweets that we package and we eat out of a box, NFG, no fucking good. So if you want to eat sweets, make a point to make yourself your own sweets. Homemade sweets is best. And, you know, freeze some so you don't eat it all in the same sitting. Flexibility. Be flexible. The willow spirit. This little angel or fairy, depending how big she is. Flexibility. We need to be flexible. You know, expand our minds. Don't be so cutthroat with your ideas and your beliefs, because beliefs are something we are taught to believe. This system, all the people that raised us, they had beliefs, and we were taught beliefs, right? And some of those beliefs are not working for us personally. So we need to look at those beliefs. Why am I believing this? It's contradicting what I truly am lining up to. So you gotta line up your belief with your heart. So if beliefs are changeable, your heart not so much, right? So look at what you believe in, and is it working for you? Flexibility is very important, you know. And it makes me think of stretching. Stretching mind and stretching your muscles. We walk and exercise all day, right? We do shit all day. But do you stretch? That is important. At the end of the day and at the beginning of the day, when you're waking up, you're stretching. You yawn, you're stretching, right? And don't forget, you stretch all the little quirts in the back, bend over, get those leg stretches. Okay, anything else? Nothing from here, spirit. You know, this tree is on fire here. That's why it reminded me of the fires that are going on our reserves. Success. We're going to be successful. Okay? No matter what, we will survive. We will rebuild. We will move on and become bigger. Sometimes we need to go trials and tribulations to grow bigger, expand our minds, and connect to our communities. That's how we get to know everybody in the community. Okay, let's just line them up here. Okay, you need to set your mind to positivity. It'll get you through the day much quicker than if you are negative about it. believe in it. Pessimistic and optimism is a real thing. All right. Okay. Is that the Emperor? Wow. We are seeing the back of the Emperor. Maybe the government is turning our back. The Emperor is in charge of the community, okay? The mayor, whoever's higher, Since we're talking about communities, he's a very strong, controlling figure that is in charge of a lot of others. He's holding the Ankh and a sphere in the other hand. Like I'm seeing the back of him. You see the fire? Is he turning his back on the, somebody is? We're not getting the help we need out to these communities. Shame on us. And we're letting it, I don't know what to tell you. 5 of Cups. People are sad. They're crying here. Maybe this Emperor, this man in charge of the community, is in sadness. Maybe it's not a community, or maybe it is, but maybe it's not about fires. It can be, there is a red rose at the back of this silhouette here of a man or woman, whatever. And there's 2 cups left up here. So there's love here, love to grow, love to rebuild. Lots of sadness though, sorrow. And there's the 3 of Wands. So now we're going to have to wait for assistance, or wait to rebuild, wait for things to get back to normal, But you've planned for it, okay? Up here, you're well capable to endure whatever it is we need to get through, okay? You've well prepared. You're very well balanced. This is somebody I'm talking to that is in charge of a community, maybe. You're very passionate about life, and you're very well balanced. You've grown your community, okay? You've paid attention to details. You're holding the staff there, and it's magical. You can make stuff happen. Your confidence is key here. You got to believe. There's the Devil. We're seeing the back of the Devil here, as we're seeing the back of the Emperor. But the Devil is the recent past. We've gone through a big shock. We were tied down. We were burnt down. We saw a lot of darkness. And it hurts maybe more when you're tied to stuff. If you get attached to things, okay, memories are always going to be here. Myself, I try not to attach to anything like that I lose, or, I love this necklace. I've had it for 10 years. I made it. My girlfriend, my best friend, bought me the eye in Europe. So it's very important to me. But if I would lose it, I would say to myself, well, if I find it again, I'll be happy by finding it again. But if I've lost it forever, it's because I didn't need it no more. Okay? The blue helps me speak, is healing my throat chakra. These are all crystals from the earth, natural crystals from the earth. So they are helping. Well, I say yes, you say no, I don't care. This is what my beliefs are. Today, my beliefs can change to match, to line up to what I need to do, okay? So I don't get attached to who I was or how I was or who I am or what I have. It doesn't matter. We lose stuff. And it's easier to get through life if you don't attach to trinkets and stuff you deem important in your life today. At one point in your life, they will not be as important. Certainly when you lose a house and everything burns out, you're not thinking about the trinket no more. You're thinking about other stuff, you know, that were obviously more important. The next card is strength. You're strengthening your core here. You know, you're taming the beast here. She's trying to make this guy, like she's playing with his mouth. She's controlling. She got the infinity sign on top of her head here. She's crowned with natural, she's made her own crown, okay? Out of sticks and petals, whatever it is, bush or something. And that line is letting her play with his mouth. You're very strong, okay? Your inner core is very strong, and whatever you just went through has made you even stronger for whatever's coming next, because the world is in shambles. You know, it starts in the community, and then it's the province, and it gets bigger on a world base. So we're preparing for something bigger here. We're preparing our children for something bigger here. There's exciting news coming in. There's a page of wands here. That's a yes card. If you're wondering, something will come in for you. And here you are in the self, looking at what's left over, what you nurtured and cared for and built from scratch. What's left over. It's time to move on. You're looking at what's left. You're assessing. There's the Knight of Cups. And somebody wants to come in and help you and love you. Somebody wants to come in and show their love innocently, okay? He's riding a white stallion, which speaks of innocence. So this is coming in on a fair note, you know. He's bringing in his love to help you. Do you want my love? I want to share it. I really want to share it with you. He's attracted to you. Look at him. He's attractive, and he's attracted to you. There's another page here. Page of Cups. Maybe you had children. Maybe it affects one of your child here, or your pets. It's in the challenge. You know, this guy wants to bring you a cup with a fishy in it. So maybe go back and get a boat and take her out on the lake to fish instead of bringing her a little fish. The challenge is to know what to bring to the table here. And we got resting. It's time to rest and recuperate from all of this that's been devastating to us or to you, okay? There's you juggling, putting on a show for people, you know, pretending to be confident. To be confident it takes up energy, you know. You're putting on a show for people, not to have them be scared. If they see you in fear, well, everybody's going to be in fear, so you need to put on a show here a little bit. and you need to rest. It's time to rest. And we've got the 10 of Cups, so 10 Cups is beautiful to see, okay? This is coming in. This is all about your happiness, what's making you happy and what's going to make you happy and satisfied. What we all, I think we all want in our life, to be fulfilled and happy. The 10 of Cups is in the outcome cards here. Whoops. What's at the bottom is we're going to have to rebuild, okay? A lot of work's coming in. We're going to have to rebuild. Maybe teach people how to help us. He's teaching his child how to do better. Hopefully my children watch these videos and pick up on stuff they need to pick up on, because on every video I have my 5 cents to put in there. Sometimes the story doesn't relate, but I give you a bit of information that kicks in and says, okay, I don't need this, but I'm gonna go do something else. It lights up an idea inside of you. Okay, you need to teach because you know better. You've been examining and picking up all the information here. The Page of Swords, there's 3 pages, so children are important in this equation here. The Page of Swords is usually getting all this information and analyzing it and storing it into their compartments, gathering information. At work, and there's the sun. Something's coming to light. Something's going to be very apparent. What you need to do is going to be, or you already know. And that's my 10 cents. Please like and share and subscribe and share whatever you can. It helps me out, okay? I'm trying to support myself, okay? And get some more strawberries and blueberries. Thank you. I love you. A little bit counts.